Hello and welcome to episode 4 of From Under the Fedora. Join us today as we continue our adventure east across the rolling hills of the Palouse. Today we'll be looking for barns, abandoned farmhouses, and lone trees. And possibly our most elusive target will be the canola fields. Now, you wouldn't think that a giant field full of electric yellow flowers would be difficult to find, but these farms rotate their crops every year, meaning that last year's canola fields may now be planted in wheat, peas, or just left fallow and dusty. One thing is certain, my favorite canola fields from last year won't be yellow again this year. And since this is my first visit of the season, I don't even know where to look. That's one of the reasons we're out here scouting in advance of my upcoming workshop. The biggest challenge today though, lighting. Many people will tell you that you shouldn't even shoot in the brightest part of the day. But we don't have a choice. As we work our way east, we'll be praying for puffy clouds and interesting light. Hopefully we'll find something compelling enough to even get our cameras out of the truck. Thanks for tagging along as I try to improve the view from under my fedora. Let's enjoy this journey. This is not a bad little scene. I've actually got a polarizer on my cell phone for this video, since the GoPro's sitting in the truck. It'd be a good place for the GoPro.
That is a sweet scene. Sweet. I stole your joke.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I gotta go switch lenses. Alright, and we've worked this scene. We've come down, walked around a little different angle for a better view of the hills. But the problem is, the clouds look better over there. The tree looks better over here. That's okay. We have, I've got a polarizer on here, and as I spin it, I should be able to see a slight change in sky. There, the polarizer now cuts the sky down a little bit. There's more contrast up there. Yeah, I like that line of power lines going off. I'm not going to film Tim because he may have 1 foot into the wheat.
I am in a dirt road.
I know your foot's not squishing any wheat, but I still don't want to show you there. How you liking it?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, you do. A man and the Palouse.
Stop it.
And here's a nice little scene that I like, just from the road here. Nice little curve around to the abandoned farmhouse with those lines of cloud up in the sky. I find that to be very eye-pleasing. Just by stepping a little bit to the left, completely changes the composition. Now we're shooting just over wheat with lines in the sky. If we back up just a little bit, we get tracks left by the farming equipment, kind of mimicking those lines in the sky. So just within a few feet, I've gotten what I think are 3 pretty solid compositions of just that one little farmhouse. I turn to the left, there's that lone tree we were shooting earlier. So there's a lot to shoot just in this one little area. As I mentioned before, shooting in the middle of the day means shooting in extremely harsh lighting conditions. Here are 3 things we're keeping in mind to combat the hideous light of the day star. First, composition. Composition trumps shooting conditions in many cases. A strong composition can distract the viewer from the fact that conditions were not actually optimal. Second, sky texture is your friend. Clouds can reduce the harshness of the shadows and add interest to an otherwise boring sky. One of the worst things that I can find is a clear blue sky. It might be fine for lying on the beach, but it's not good for taking pictures. And third, a circular polarizer can reduce glare on the surface of water and plants and can bring out more texture and contrast in that cloudy sky.
Interesting stuff.
We lucked out on this trip with lots of variety in the skies. We had puffy clouds, we had streaky clouds, but most importantly, we had clouds. Puffy clouds. Why are you laughing at puffy clouds? Came back this year? It's still good.
It's still good. The folks at home probably want to see the scene. Why don't you show them the scene?
No, it's right there. Oh, yeah. Alright, so what we got here is a scene. What you've got there is an S-curve in the road, going up past the barn, the silo, and the trees. There's little lines in the hills beyond the road. There's texture in the sky. So we're here in the middle of the day. Not really the middle of the day. What is it, 10 o'clock? The sun's up high. It's bright. We're shooting with the polarizer. And if we wanted to, we could shoot back this direction at that red barn with the windmill on the hill. But we've just never really gone in for that red barn. That doesn't have the character of the barn that I'm looking for. Although, with the right light, that would be a pretty cool scene from here. We'd probably have to go back or grab a 200 millimeter and zoom in on that. But
It's got nice texture.
got some nice texture. That windmill looks nice up on the hill, but it's not really broadside to us right now. Okay, so this is what it looks like from up on Tim's truck. So if I go up on high on the truck, see down in the lower ditch there's kind of a brown spot. And if I drop my eye level down to right here, the brown spot goes away, but I get a lot deeper contours than I got down at ground level. So I'm really liking that view right there. Boom. This all just shot through the iPhone, which should probably show up better than the GoPro video, to be honest. Probably better audio, better stabilized, better color.
Maybe a smaller sensor.
And there's that other scene looking from the truck. Actually, from the truck, it's a little nicer because you get the taper of the road from up high. Not a bad scene. Anyway, we found some canola. Looks like the yellow brick road going off into the distance. Beautiful cloud texture everywhere. And we're standing on a legit road. So we're not squashing any flowers or crops at all, which is good.
There's some beauty.
It's a beautiful view. And wow, okay, now it's a beautiful view. I'm just kidding. Yeah, a little more texture. Like the polarizer helps bring out some texture, but you use a little bit more. So shooting my 28 to 70 here. The 28 to 75. Camera on 28 to 75 here. And it looks nice if I want to zoom in on the detail up high. But I think I'm going to switch to my wide angle lens. And I may even stack a pano together and show you what that looks like. But I'm missing a lot of the texture in the sky that way. So I'm going to go get the wide angle lens. It's going to open that up, change the scene considerably. So, and that's what this looks like. All right, so we know that it's serious, a seriously good scene, when this girl actually got her camera out of the truck today. And with all of the dirt to stand on around here, she chose to stand right in the middle of canola. But she's carefully planting her feet not on top of plants. So it looks like she's standing on them, but she's not. I watched her. Dainty as a doe. She placed her feet carefully not to squish any canolas. We like to practice respect for the environment out here.
Gotta protect the flowers.
And the crops. So Melissa, what are you looking for when you're looking at this scene?
I'm liking the golden brick road out there. I also like the leading lines into the clouds. So bright.
So bright. And I once again have I have the Marc polarizer on here, which is a product that they gave me to test out. So I will be tagging them in this video because their polarizer filter for my iPhone actually helps quite a bit in these conditions, because otherwise that white sky would not have nearly as much texture in it, and the canola wouldn't either. So it really helps out. iPhone, stop video. Doesn't work. Alright, so what's happening here is
I'm shooting a cannon right now. A cannon.
Oh, you're shooting her cannon? Tim has picked up a foreign camera.
And nailing it every scene. Don't move. Go to your right. Right there. Twist just a little bit toward me. Here. Be a good strong cross to your legs. Now twist over my direction. Back hands in the pockets. Yes. Beautiful. I love that. Got it. Gorgeous.
You multi-talented.
Well done.
Thanks. I get
well
that.
done.
Oh, there. So rude.
Alright, so we were out here shooting, and I'm now narrating my video during Melissa's video. I've totally ruined it. You need me to stop? You need to reshoot yours? Anyway, we're out here. So yep, standing on Tim's truck, I get an amazing view that I wouldn't get otherwise. I'm gonna pan around here without falling off Tim's truck so that you can see this amazing view. See this amazing view? And if you look up, the sun has a halo. Okay, once again, I thought that we were done with the scene, and then I recognized that if I stood up taller, there would be an S-curve in this little windy brook over here. So now I am standing up taller on Tim's truck. And holding it up high, I get a nice little S-curve off into the better clouds. Alright, we did stop for this lone tree in this shot right here. And it looks pretty good. I got my 70-200 out, which doesn't allow me to get as wide as you're seeing here. This wide view is really nice though. Those little clouds up there polarized with my Marc filter. A little clip-on Marc filter. So I shot this scene with the 70-200, which was nice, but I kept noticing all those clouds. So now I've gone back and I got my 28-75 for a wider look at this. What you shooting, Tim?
This tree.
Yeah, well, how tight?
50 millimeters.
50.
Then get a wide shot of it.
Yeah. Melissa only shot it with the big lens, I think. I'm not sure. But she's apparently done. She's done. But We're here on the side of this, I think this is a pea field.
Yeah, look at the peas.
It looks like a pea field, but I don't see any peas. No fruits yet. But I would say it's peas. This is definitely an eye-pleasing shot.
Wow.
No?
I thought it was funny.
Okay. Palouse Adventure Day 2. Yeah. GoPro, stop video. Living large and step-toe. That clam chowder looks amazing.
Thank you so much.
Can I get you guys anything else?
High protein. Notice they have all sorts of rodent bones and fur in them. Meaning there's some kind of predator poop for sure. Now I thought they were an owl pellet. They're pretty big. I don't know. But there's definitely bones all over in this. I think it's actually called scat or owl pellet, but it's definitely mostly made up of rodent. That'll probably never see the YouTube feed.